I'd like to call upon Sally's subconscious, please.
Here.
Thank you so much. Are we able to do a body scan for the body and tell us what's happening?
Yes.
Thank you.
She has a little bit of a sore throat. And it hurts her when she swallows. But we can help her with that. It's actually going away.
Well, thank you. What is the significance of that?
It's like she's tired of just going to work every day, and seems like she just manifested a little bit of a sore throat because of that.
I see. Well, thank you for helping her with this. This feels like an important session to have.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Is there anything else that you need to do for her body during this session today?
Her right knee is a little sore on her kneecap. She was running today and made it more sore.
Okay. And so what is the message you would like her to know about her running?
That's good for her. It helps her clear herself. She has lots of energy in her body. But maybe she needs to start warming up, stretch. She doesn't do that.
Okay, I understand. Well, thank you. So then she will be reminded to do some stretching before she does her next run.
Yes.
Okay, that is advisable. Thank you so much, subconscious. We would like to know about her experiencing the shift, please. She's curious whether her partner and daughter will be attending and going with her.
I'm not getting information at this time.
Why would that be the case?
It's like she's not sure she wants to hear about it yet.
Oh, I see. She was wondering if that was the case from the last session. Do you think you will be able to tell her and she can process it, hearing it from you versus her obsessing about it or over worrying about it when she gets out of the session?
She's not obsessing with it. Not really worried about it. But I think it'd be better at this time not to discuss it for her, because she is in a peaceful mood about it right now. I want to keep it that way.
Fantastic. Very valid reason. Okay, great. Thank you. So can you just confirm when she listens back to this that she will understand that whatever happens is the most appropriate for them and part of their life contract?
Yes.
Great. Okay, fantastic. And in terms of her, how will she experience the shift?
She saw it before. I'm just wondering if it was just her imagining it, but she does hear herself outside. She's at work and she walks out into the parking lot and looks up. And it's almost like a light beam comes down, like she sees like light. And she goes up. We don't see anything else after that. But she's seen this before a couple of times and she was wondering about it.
How come she has seen it a couple of times before? What was she being given information?
She was just asking, and she was like relaxed, just regular throughout the day, just kind of asking herself, where would she shift? And that kept kind of popping up, and she was hoping it wasn't at work.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you so much for letting us know that. Then she will be able to understand that these things that she does get given isn't just her imagination. It actually is for valid reasons because she's getting the answers she's asking for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. And in terms of how does she get to where she's going after this shift? Is she going to New Earth or somewhere else?
You see her in New Earth. Whenever she sees New Earth in her mind's eye, she always sees like a grassy meadow. Always a grassy meadow. Doesn't really see much else.
Okay, and how does she get there?
Mm. Hmm. When you ask that, we show like like cloud tunnel, but it's like a cloud tunnel.
Is that what you're showing her she will shift with?
I know she mentioned that she saw a ship before, but she was seeing like a cloud tunnel, like almost like shooting through it.
Okay, can you tell me anything more about that?
It's like a one person tunnel, like almost a personal tunnel. I don't know if it's like activated somehow. But, that's interesting.
Okay, and subconscious, has she always had this in her contract to shift like this?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And subconscious, what can you tell me about you? Are you physical or non-physical?
Non-physical.
Okay, and have you always been her guide?
I feel like a guide for many, not just her.
Okay. And have you been her lifetime guide?
Yes.
And how is she going with her life contract?
We're very happy. She's as positive as she could be. And we're very, very happy that she stops herself when she knows she is not being as positive. She'll try to fix it. So we're proud of her for that.
Oh, fantastic. Well, that is good news. Thank you. And so, in terms of the collective that is protecting her or guiding her, what would you like us to know about that?
So Octarian just came up.
Okay, fantastic. Okay. And what else would you like us to know about that?
She always sees like blue lights in her vision that purposely want to show themselves to her, and she notices all the time. Unless I go a sing high, she's always curious because she does see it, and she actually looks at it in her regular focus, and it's like we're like blue bubble lights, just kind of like pop in, and she sees us.
And what's the significance of seeing those blue lights?
It's our way of waving, saying we're here. You're never alone. We're always here, and we usually show her. We show her it when she's at work, because she's actually and so she has an office, so it can be very quiet in there sometimes, and it just seems like it's a good place for us to show ourselves.
Oh, I see. And so are you trying to get her attention when you show her the lights?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she sees it.
So now she'll know it's you. Will you be using that to get her attention to give you her messages?
Yeah, we can. It's more of just a way of like intriguing her and making her think, and if she's like not uh, too happy with what she's doing, we're just pop in. So it's like a distraction, but like a positive one, and just letting her know that we're there.
Oh, I see. Well, that is
Mhm.
very helpful. Okay. Well, thank you, subconscious. Um, she is curious about the session that we had previously where she was shown her see-through body, where she was walking on a rainbow path. What can you explain to us about that?
Hmm. Future. So,
Do you get a sense of where that future self would be?
seems like it's so high dimension elsewhere.
And what does she do for the majority of her time when she is her see-through self there?
Hmm. It's almost like creating. For some reason, I saw like stars, creating space. Um, It's like working with creating things. Stars. It's like energies.
And so, do you get a sense of when she's going to be doing that in her future?
Seems, I don't know why, billions. Billions.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. And what was the significance of showing her that in her last session?
It's most creative role. Really, really likes creativity. She'll be pleased what she will do. She likes to do things on her own with her own imagination.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that is exciting and interesting. So thank you for giving her that insight. Is there anything else you want us to know about that?
Just that there's a lot more than just this life. And it's helpful to expand the mind and not feel so caught up in everything. And it is difficult. Sometimes it's good to have reminders that this isn't going to be forever. There's so much more we all do and have done.
Thank you. Okay. So then she's curious about the Atlantis lifetime and that you showed her. Are you able to show her her childhood there and explore how she got to her position on Atlantis? Are you able to show her that now?
Her childhood?
In Atlantis.
Yes. Let me see. As she sees a girl with like a purple drape across the shoulders, little hat. She is holding hands with her mom and her dad. Whenever she sees this lifetime, she's always just looking out into the sky.
I see. Did she have any siblings?
She sees a brother. He seems older. She's young, blonde hair. For some reason, her and her mom have a blue drape over. It's like a robe with no sleeves and a little headdress, hat.
What does the hat look like?
It's like how to explain this? It's like a cylinder hat. It's kind of like the hat I think it was Nefertiti wore, minus the cobra. Cylinder, flat cylinder, a little bit high on the head.
Do you get a sense of what her parents did there?
They seemed high ranking, like previous session, she felt like she was a priestess. So I'm just wearing the same purple. And the mom is wearing the same purple robe. For some reason, the dad is not visible. Priestess comes to mind.
Is this a given title, or did she have to train and earn it?
She would have trained and earned it, and it'd be passed down through the family lines. A mother would teach her.
What sort of things would the mother teach her?
I'm seeing crystals. It's like harnessing energy with crystals and specific lines in the earth. Lines in the earth. And the person must be taught to be a conduit to the energy through their body and comes out through their hands and somehow connects the crystals and the lines on the earth. That's why you have many people in a circle, and it creates a large amount of energy that can congregate into a small area.
Okay, that's really interesting. Thank you. And what are the reasons why they would get together and do their jobs?
To harness the energy? Is that what you're saying?
What would they do with their energy?
When you ask that, I see a ripple effect across the land of energy. It's like a sonar goes out, out, out. Like if you threw a rock in a water, it would just ripple out. Purpose. What would be the purpose? I don't know if it's like to control the area.
How would the people feel? Would people feel this energy?
Yes.
And how would that make them feel when they felt it?
The first word that came into my mind was sedated.
Oh, I see. And so would this need to be done regularly?
Yes. it's like it affects animals, everything, animals, people, and it's like a control.
And how did she feel doing that?
She felt like it was her job, and it was almost considered status quo. It just is what it is, and that's how she viewed it.
Okay, thank you. And in terms of everyone feeling those effects, was it everyone that felt those effects?
Seems like the further away you were, the less strong it would feel.
Okay, thank you. And do you get a sense of any location in Atlantis that this would be taking place at?
Feels like a flat area. I see stairs going up. I'm confused if it's a small mountain or a bigger, like a small hill, or I think it's a small hill. Flat, a small hill. Almost looks like concrete, like flat. Almost looks gray, but it could be rock.
I understand. Subconscious, she has dreams often about water and going under in water, and she's seen other people have the same. What are those dreams about? Because she feels that there is a pillar and steps there.
That dream was Atlantis. It was after the first wave hit, and all the building area just next to got destroyed, and she somehow managed to hang on to a huge pillar, and she saw the people she loved go under next to her. And she was scared, and she felt all the emotion in the dream, and it was heartbreaking for her to see.
Subconscious, what's the significance of showing her this in a dream?
She had regret. She felt it was almost like her fault. It happened.
Well, tell me more about that. Why did she think that?
They were trying to play God. They didn't. They were playing with energy. Somehow it didn't work out.
Tell me more about that. How are they playing with energy?
Something with the lines on the earth and the crystals. It's like it's like they were shifting the what is it? Underneath the earth, the plates, the ground. It's shaking. They were. It's like a trigger. Something with the earth. It's like they were building up all this energy. I see going down into the earth. And it's almost like not natural.
I see. Okay. And so was this with the crystals they've always been using, and had they always been doing this event?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Yes. So would they always be using those crystals?
It was a really good harnesser of energy.
And so they just use the same crystals as they always had been?
They used big crystals.
Is it the crystals they'd always been using?
Could you ask the question in another way, please?
Yes. When the event happened where something different and they could see the movement underground, what was different that day?
Hmm. Hmm. She's just saying the place underneath the earth moving, shifting. Um, um, hmm. I am not sure what was different, but something was like triggered with the earth underneath, and the plate started moving underneath.
Okay, thank you. And subconscious, why does she feel, or why did she think it was her responsibility?
She was aware that a lot of energy can affect not only her body, but the earth. She felt it was her that didn't respect the land.
Okay, thank you, subconscious. And subconscious, can you tell us what actually happened in terms of what was going on there, so we can hear it from your perspective?
They were using different forms of energy that could not just go away. It was passed from them into the crystals and the earth. The way they pushed all the energy in, it wanted to just throw it out. It was in a small area, and it was causing the earth to shift, crack. It couldn't sustain under there. It had to come out.
And on that day, was that day significant in any way, or was that just an accumulation of events?
There was an accumulation of we see the word negativity. It was the energy. It was the people. Negativity was increasing. That's what negativity.
Can you help me understand why there was negativity?
There was not equality. It was humans, and they were treated different depending on where you were, who you were. There was like a difference, like people felt less than others. It's like not a hierarchy, but similar. And there was
Thank you. And in terms of her role being a priestess, is that right? Was it a priestess?
Yes, you can call it that.
Is there any other names we could call it?
A bringer of life.
Thank you. Was it just her doing this role, or was there others?
There was others. There was many people around the circle.
How many would normally partake in this event?
14 comes to mind.
Okay, thank you. And so on the day where the earth shifted, was this then when she experienced the flooding?
Yes, but it didn't happen right away. It was shifting for a while before the big plate shift.
Oh, I see. So what did that look like in between that time?
The people are getting more and more. I see the color red, angry, agitated, like they felt something was coming.
And how did she feel after that? What did she get a sense was coming?
Like like anxious, like feeling, like knowing that they can't fix it. It's like waiting for it to happen. It's gonna happen. They can't do anything to fix it.
How did they know something had gone wrong?
I saw right now the volcano going off and the ground shaking and shaking underneath. I just see steam coming up from underneath, like it's about to just crack open, or like it's building up like a pressure.
And so do you get a sense of how long from that last circle to then the flood, how long did that take?
I want to say I see a month and then I see 3 weeks. I'm not sure which one.
Oh, I see. Okay, thank you. And in that time, did lots of people leave, or what was the behavior of everyone at that point?
They see it, they saw it as, I don't see, it's like they saw the earthquakes shaking, and it was like they were told it's natural. Don't don't worry. And they were, I see a lot of water around them. I don't know. This is an island. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They were, it's just natural. It was like they didn't realize it was that bad.
I see. And did you continue on with the circles that was sort of controlling and others, or did you have to stop that group work?
Hmm. Hmm. Like they were trying to figure out how to fix, fix it. I think they tried to. I see them doing another one. I don't know why. Another circle.
Okay, tell me about what happened then.
I think they're trying to fix it. Trying to change it. Fix, fix it.
So when they did the prior one and the earth shook, was there anything else that happened for them to realize that what they were doing caused this shaking?
They knew they caused it. They didn't want to panic anyone. They had it under control, they thought. And they felt like it was fixable. Fixable. They could fix it.
Had it ever happened before?
We're seeing little tremors, like here and there. Prior. And again, they didn't realize they were making it worse. It's like I thought almost like they were doing good. They were. It's not like it's like they knew they were somehow involved, but they didn't really think it was going to get worse.
Is this because they just were trained to do what they were doing, and so they trusted that they were doing things appropriately?
Yes, that is her job. And they didn't really have a thought about that.
How was she seen in the community?
Almost like higher ranked. When she would dream, she'd be standing on a high staircase outside and laughing and smiling and happy, like no care in the world.
Do you get a sense if there was a leader or someone that was in ultimate authority there?
Hmm. Hmm. It's almost like they really looked up to the priestesses and trying to see anyone around. She's just very high up on the staircase. It just seems like a royal, almost the purple robe. And when she would dream, she felt like very high up, ranking it. I just don't see anyone above her in a sense. I don't know.
Okay. And were all of the priestesses in equal ranking?
It, mm, let me see. For some reason, she just seems like she stands apart. I'm not sure why.
And when she takes into the position of her role, does she take over from her mother, or does her mother still take part in these events?
Her mother. Takes part.
And does she have her own children at this point?
No. Wait. Um, she remembers in the dream seeing a child under the water, very, very upset. But she thought that might have been a child of hers, but it's not her child. She has no child.
I see. Okay. And subconscious, what was the significance of showing her that child in her dreams?
She held the held the pain of seeing the child and loving that child. That moment, they locked eyes and the child went under. And it was the worst experience she's ever had.
Okay, thank you. Does she know that child in this lifetime at all?
We're seeing our current child now.
What did they want to learn from each other this lifetime?
First thing that came to mind was equal exchange of energy and power.
And how is that going?
She thinks that's going good. She does not, what's the right word? She does not force her will on her child. She allows the child the freedom that she thinks she deserves.
Fantastic. Okay, well, thank you. And then, so when they did the second, when they did the last circle to try and fix it, what was the experience with them?
I see red. It's like the earth began to shake. I'm seeing the plates moving, cracking, crack. Big crack. Big crack. And rumbling. And water coming.
Subconscious, did others who weren't part of the priestess team, did they know what had happened and why?
We get the feeling that they knew why. Only at the very end. But they did not know before.
I see. Okay, thank you. And in terms of life contracts, did she do exactly what she was supposed to be doing in that lifetime?
Yes. That's why didn't stop it.
Oh, I see. And so did she have a problem with the way of the life in Atlantis to some degree?
No, she loved her life and very, you could say, self-interested. Her whole life there.
Well, thank you. And so when did she learn that she was part of the destruction of Atlantis? Can you tell me about that?
Everything, like the dream, the emotions flooded in. First, she was really scared, and the wave came, and then as soon as the people were going under, and she was holding on to the pillar, she had a review of her role. It was painful. It was like a life review, seeing a life flashing before her eyes on the pillar. It was the end.
And when did she learn that it was part of her life contract to play that role?
She passed on.
I see. And where did she go? What did she do after that life?
See, her mourning. It was not easily accepted for her. She's in a dark area, dark place. See her crying. You just see dark. It's like she's in like a dark room somewhere. It's like she's doesn't wanna. It's like she's holding her soul. Hmm. I wonder if seems like I don't know what this is, but it's like she's holding herself in a darkness for a little while alone when she passes.
Do you get a sense of what the other priestesses do?
Could you ask the question in another way?
Yes, subconscious. How do the other priestesses process the information and the experience?
The first thing that came to mind was they trusted her, and they trusted what they were doing. And when everything started to destruct, they were very surprised that it was that bad. There was a sense of sadness, remorse. It's like it's like like a line of almost like unfinished remorse, finished. Something. It seems not at peace, 100% from that.
I see. And what was the significance of her having this lifetime now, given we know about the shift?
You can pretend like nothing's happening and ignore, or you can help and prepare mentally, physically, spiritually. Allow people a chance to do what they were supposed to do in this life. And that will give them peace and love.
Thank you, subconscious. How would you like her moving forward to spend her time before the shift?
Speak kindly to everyone. Always speak kindly. There are triggers that is always going to be there. But it is how you react to them. Try your best to not react negatively.
In terms of herself getting others prepared for the shift, including herself, what would you like her to be aware of?
Share information that you know will open others' minds to what's happening, to those ready to listen. You don't have to share everything to someone who's not ready, start small, just to trigger, or trigger's not a right word, to awaken a new thought process. This is information some are not currently ready to hear, but you can start slowly mentioning things, which she has. It just depends on the person. You'll know just by the way they will react to small things. So start there.
Thank you. In terms of the other priestesses, they also having lifetimes here on this planet now?
Yes. Yes. I see people there also here. It's like, a lot of them here now, too.
Okay. Subconscious, you know that she has these connections, profound connections, each year with one person where she activates them. Can she learn about the significance of the connections of those? Why those certain people and why for a year?
It activates them. They are it's like the heart is dormant, and then it activates it to open. They all are very strong energy conduits as well. It is important. Their energy is strong, and they didn't use it correctly. Once the heart opens, it is used for more awakenings. They affect everything. So as one lights up, they affect all those around them. These are especially important because they are so strong, very, very strong, and needed to be broken. They are activated one by one because they need to know it's really happening. She's there as a reminder. It's real.
Thank you. And it seems so profound. she got confirmation that the last one she will merge in with on the new earth. What else would you like her to know about them, please?
Seems like it was a decision made and helped them want to grow and accept this higher vibrational energy. It seemed like the ones before did not accept the role as fully. They went back into their lives in a way. But the last one fully stood up to the role and accepted it fully. And I'm very proud they did this. They want to go there.
That is very fascinating. And so what will their role be on the new earth?
See animals. Animals. I just see animals. Talking to the animals. Almost like I just see lots of animals. Talking to them. Talking.
Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like her to know about her roles or experiences she will be having on the new earth?
She's excited. She sees herself in a meadow, always standing up and smiling and politely just waiting. And she really wants to greet everybody and can't wait and is just happy to be a smiling face, make them feel better. She just thought of something right now. Whenever she goes somewhere, people always look at her in her eyes and they recognize her. And they've never met. She's attributing it to the eyes, kind eyes. She wants to be there. She wants them to see her eyes.
And why is it that when people see her, they recognize her?
She embodies love. And she asked God many years ago for him to show himself through her eyes so others can see him. That's what she wanted.
She wanted God to be shown through her eyes so people could see him?
Yes. I think they see love, pure love.
Oh, that is beautiful. Well, thank you. And so, in terms of the events that have to unfold first before the shift, what would you like her to know? She was listening to a session where the practitioner was saying the shift would happen in 5 years' time.
When she heard that, she knew that was not right. It won't happen that long from now. She's trying to ask us, when will it happen? How much time? We don't like to give time or dates as things can change. We want you all water, have water handy in case anything happens. Extra water is good. We don't want to talk about the time here, except that it's not that far away. It's not 5 years.
Subconscious, why did that practitioner share the information about 5 years' time? Why is she getting that information?
She's not ready to have it happen. She's not prepared doing inner work like she should be doing.
Subconscious, she has a huge following. Do many people know that she still has heaps of inner work to do?
For those who listen, they're not always aware of that. But she is aware herself. The more inner work she does, the more she'll be able to get more accurate information.
Doesn't she want to get accurate information? What is her motivation?
She does want to get information, but sometimes the person is not ready to hear it. and can have it blocked or not manipulated, but distorted.
Subconscious, do I have any blocks, and is any of the information manipulated or distorted from these sessions?
We see you as being clear of any blocks of the information that come through. You are like open to all the truth. And Dolores Cannon, I just thought of her, loves you for that.
Thank you. It's always good to double check that I don't have any crap in the closet still. Okay, thank you so much. Subconscious, is there any final information you'd like her to know today?
Not at this time. We're very happy to be speaking with you again.
Thank you. I do know we've gone quite long, and I did know she wanted to hear and learn about how Gaia is doing.
We are not getting that at this time.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I do know that was one of her questions. So perhaps the next time we can do a session about it.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Subconscious. Really appreciate all the information you've provided for us.